All right. I found a guide on
Hail.
I found a guide on the attribute changes. And
good morning, sir.
Let's just say that it is pretty useful, I think. And I can safely make a video on it now, because I actually know what's going on. So, that should be good. Because I know a lot of you guys actually wanted that sort of thing. Okay. I don't really think I'm gonna be dying, to be honest. I'll put them up here. Cause I'm gonna say I'm probably just gonna shove this footage into a video I do later, so I don't want the deaths to be like you know, right there. What was I doing? Allies for oh, right. Oh, Ellie. A lie? You hungry? I was contemplating doing the Horse Lords today. I didn't realize it came out. Actually, I should do something. Because I did get a key from... Okay, okay. You've been watching me since the first Kenshi stream, and you never stopped in to say hello. So I want to activate my keys for the 2 upcoming Paradox games before, like, they expire or something. I want to do the CK3, but I wanted to finish this run. Well, Silent, the thing is, I know a lot of people wanted me to finish the main quest, but I'm like, ugh. Okay, maybe I ought to just faster. I need to clear 7 Oblivion gates. Maybe I just totally remove this part of the game from my memory. Okay, if I want to finish one quest line on this character, maybe I should just do Warriors Guild. Although I kind of do... Oh, I can just skip it? How do I do... How do I just, or past it? Do I actually need to close the Oblivion gates? Okay, so strength, potions, oblivion. Oh god, you can only get 20 points of strength? Oh, I see. Hold on, I need to look up alchemy ingredients. Alchemy ingredients oblivion. Is there like a worth to an ingredient? Does anybody know that? Like, if I use a certain ingredient, will be better? Like if it's on the primary? Which game's silent? Well, I'm under NDA for Stellaris still. So I can't talk about that. Even though I didn't even do anything for Crusader Kings. So I was gonna play Crusader Kings, but then Oblivion Remaster just shadow dropped, and that kind of took all my time away from that, unfortunately. I probably should have put more time into it. You know, more than none. EU5. Well, EU5 hasn't done anything yet. Okay, I'm trying to look for some easy to either easy craft strength potion oblivion. Let me look if Oblivion Remastered is going strong on players. Yes, it is. Although, let's see, it looks like it hit its peak on Thursday and is going down since then pretty dramatically. So if I want to do any videos on Oblivion, I should probably get them out like 2-3 days from now. I should probably get them out 5 days ago, but I kind of felt like actually playing the game first. Okay, trying to figure out an easy way to do potions, but I'm not finding any good information. So all I would need to do is try to find strength then. So we got arrowroot, bread at tier 4, mind you. Elf cupcap, garlic at tier 4, lettuce at tier 4, monkshood root pulp, I haven't seen that. Peony seeds.
Good evening, sir.
Ogre's teeth, primrose leaves, potato bread at tier 4, tiger lily nectar, white seed pod. Okay. If I could combo 10 strength potions, I'm trying to think then.
Yes. So the
Okay, so we're gonna go get the blood of Tiber Septum from Armor, and then he'll be like, meh. Okay, I'm trying to find an easy way to just combo a shitload of strength potions. I also need to get a better alchemy set, but that one's difficult from what I remember. I think the best way someone said to do it was to find Oblivion alchemy set. I don't want to get the tools, I want to get the expert versions. Conjurer and necromancer dungeons. How do I tell if a dungeon is going to be a conjurer or necromancer dungeon? On my playthroughs, I've definitely...
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance!
Yo. Are you evil? Why are you just walking? There you go. Gee, I just needed confirmation.
You'll never take me down! What's the matter? Getting tired?
Paradise awaits me.
Time of cleansing is almost here!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion.
Dude, that voice actor sounds so stupid the way he talks. Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion.
The dawn is breaking.
The dawn is breaking. Where do their clothes go? There's my question. Okay, so how do I find out what dungeons do that, Silent? Because they're telling me Conjurer and Necromancer dungeons will often have the kits in them. What I find on harder difficulties is that sometimes to go to a harder dungeon, there's a super random strong two-hander bandit sitting outside that beats the shit out of you, and everyone else inside the dungeon itself is just weak. Right, what you're probably experiencing is an armored enemy wearing heavy armor. Heavy armor is so much stronger than light armor in this game that a heavy armor bandit will probably, because I know two-handers often use heavy armor, so the thing is, light armor and a shield is still significantly weaker than just two-handed. I wait for Sky Oblivion because this shit combat is too old. What kind of combat do you think Sky Oblivion is gonna have? Necromancer Dungeons Oblivion. Oh. Oh, you can find outrageously. Huh. So there's ones that are quest related I wouldn't want to go to, but then I can see one. Haim.
I'm here to relieve you.
Oh my god. Well, no wonder it's so good. It's... See, it looks like it's at literally the edge of the border of the map right here. Like Skyrim at least? Quick question. Do you actually know that this is better than Skyrim's combat? I'm saying that is a Bethesda lover, chat. Is a lover of all things Bethesda. You do know this is just Skyrim, but better, right? Yeah, see how this guy has light armor and a one-handed?
Hey! Oh, ah! Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Wait, I literally went to the Imperial City to sell shit. And then probably forget to sell shit. Hold on. This is Oblivion, but remastered. I don't...
Hi.
How goes it?
Okay. You?
Not bad.
I don't know if you know this, but this is basically modified, hyper better Skyrim combat.
It's my... What can I interest you in?
Oh wait, what am I doing with you? Is glow dust strength? No.
Bye.
You.
Well, I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Which one was strength? I'm just gonna have to remember these. You guys see fortify strength. I could also do fire assaults or fire damage to get lots of poisons.
That's a good deal.
Frost damage is pretty good too. I mean, any kind of elemental damage should be good, right? Fortify endurance, fortify health. Does she literally not have any fortify strength? On this run? Wait, I thought... Is there a way I can just buy a shitload of bread? Jesus. I'm dying over here, man. The game's always good, Scragger. It seems like most of strength fortifying comes from food items. And what were you saying, Silent? Arrowroot. Okay, so let's look up arrowroot. But I can't... Can I make with only one ingredient?
Come back and see. Goodbye.
You literally have nothing. That's crazy. Nah, it's master. Okay. I'm looking at fortify strength. Okay. It's arrowroot. Actually, you're right about that one. Okay, so it's arrowroot, elf cup cap, garlic, ogre's teeth, root pulp. How the hell do I find that shit? Oh, Unitero. I think leveling is too fast, yeah.
Good to see you.
Is there any alchemy dude I can just buy
It's so
this
good
shit
to
from?
talk.
I'm trying to think of
I interest you in some of my fine ware.
any way I can, like, get rid of a shitload of my gear really quick.
That seems a fair price. A good
Should I keep a Daedric battle axe just in case I want to do two-handed, or is there literally no point, you think, to ever going two-handed right now?
That's a fine. That's more you've made. A fine.
Can I just sell this shit to save 0.4 pounds?
That's a fair.
By the way, I found, well, not so much found as remembered, that you can bypass Orc's low personality by just crafting a 1-second fortify personality spell, and then using that to sell real quick.
You drive a hard bargain. And that's a...
Yeah, I'm trying to think any way to hit harder, but I just can't think of any way.
That's a good deal.
I don't think I need, well, it's only 0.1 pounds, right? Didn't I...
Drive a hard bargain. You and
I'm pretty sure I enchanted all my gear, right?
that's a good deal. That's a fine transaction.
And I think since at level 27 is when I get the Oblivion Gates capped. But what I could do is just farm Oblivion Gates for the stones and then try to make better Daedric armor out of it. If I want to do two-handed, I think I'm just gonna have to get a rebalancing mod, truth be told.
You've made a good bit of gold.
How am I so bad at selling shit, even when it takes 20 years to do it? Well, I'm never gonna need that key.
I appreciate your business. Take care.
You made a good deal. You made a good bit of gold. You made a good bit of gold a deal. Okay, so what is the best way to use my gold to actually get an advantage, Silent? Or should I literally just stop looting at this point so I can move quicker?
What's the news from the other parts?
Is there any actual reason to have late game gold, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I guess I just stop looting unless we can get an upgrade. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any way to get melee to do more damage. Yeah, two-handed axes are like the only ones that scale decently. Why'd they make a gate to Oblivion here? They're like, we're gonna invade this thing. What's here? I don't know, but we're invading it. They cap out at level 17. You know, the more I play this game, remastered, the more I realize I feel like they kind of rushed it. Not rushed it like, what's the right way to put it? Not rushed it like made it poorly, but rushed it by making you level too quickly. And because you level too quickly, you run into the issue again. It's like you basically have about 10 hours to build your character. And after that, you don't really have any need to do anything anymore. You cap out your money. You cap out your gear.
Why won't you die?
This ends here. Do your worst.
Yeah, basically, once you can take down Zivlai, there's not really much to do anymore. It's actually kind of disappointing because you only have about 5 to 8 hours of... Because you get out of the dungeon, the sewer. By getting out of the sewer, you can already be level 3, which is a bit fucky. And then once you're level 3, you're basically sprinting up the gear. Then once you get to about level 15, it just comes down to trying to maximize your damage the most you can. Okay, I'm trying to think. Yeah, especially because like animals and stuff kind of stop increasing in strength around level 15. It's definitely an issue. You definitely level too quickly. I guess you could say to get a I guess you could say to mod it to be longer, but yeah, there's definitely a problem in how they did things. Because like you can see my athletics is still at 59, right? Like they really didn't intend you to get to max on all this shit already. You basically can do one guild and then you're done, effectively. As silly as it sounds, it is kind of true. Who's Bothia? Basically, it comes down to you use a build to get through the early game, and it can definitely slow you down to play on the higher difficulty, but eventually, you're just gonna run out of shit to do from like a literal perspective. Because, I mean, I guess a lot of it does come down to Sign of the Lord, mind you. I should probably stop using Sign of the Lord, because it's, well, a little broken? So I'm trying to find it. Ah, there it is. Bothia is a danger of torture. Do they get to, like, pick and choose when they get spawned, or... That's what I'm looking for, Hane. Well, okay, so we gotta do is be on the lookout for alchemical supplies. That's the only thing left for me to do, chat. I suppose I could also get a better one-handed axe.
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
Ebony mace. Dude, how come I can't get a Daedric one-handed axe? I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't really need money. I'm just on the search. How many Oblivion portals have I done that I haven't been able to find a Daedric one-handed axe? Vampire dust. Vampire dust. Meh. War Axe of Storms. 20 shock damage on strike. Well, okay. I did it, chat. I managed to find the axe. It's just like Mom used to say. When you complain a lot, you find your solution. What am I looking for? Hammer. Why do I only have one hammer on me? Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm gonna raid this dungeon in a second, chat. But I forgot the one and only one thing. Getting a goddamn hammer. You know, I'm legitimately wondering, whenever people ask, could a Space Marine Legion defeat Warhammer? I think to myself, are Space Marines... Like, I feel like of things that definitely are supposed to be overpowered,
I'm sure there's something.
Space Marines are some of the least overpowered units in fiction.
Tell your friends about it. Bye.
What can I...
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I... Thank you for... Goodbye.
They can run fast, but they're not exactly like basically all their feats, if you want to call it that, their powers are based on being realistic. Despite the fact that Warhammer 40k is this big universe, it tries to be realistic, but it tries to be so realistic to the point where, like, I think people don't realize. Like, okay, let's put it this way, right? We put a Space Marine up against a Blood Knight. How does a Space Marine even hit a Blood Knight? How does a Space Marine even break through Aspiring Champion or Chaos Chosen armor? How does a Space Marine hurt a Grail Knight? I feel like a lot of times sci-fi settings are actually so low power because they've got, like, let's say the Dragon Ball effect, where it's like, I can blow up an entire planet. But then, like, you look at their actual feats on the planet and they're like, they can, like, blow up a mountain. And you're like, alright, cool, I guess. Not really that grand. And then fantasy is often like, I have magical gear that is literally immune to any physical ailment. Yep. Okay, the game's not crashed, but it's not exactly loading. Master Alchemy gear is RNG rare treasure from chests, more common in both treasure chests. So that's what I was looking at. I was looking at necromancer dungeons with 2 boss chests plus, not attached to a quest. There's basically Haim and Windlebeck. Okay, I think my game crashed without crashing, which is odd. Well, that's exactly what I'm saying, though, is when people go, how does the Warhammer world live against 40k? And I'm like, bro, Blood Dragons kill like hundreds of humans without ever getting touched by anything. They're... all the memes... I'm not saying Space Marines are weak, I'm just saying, like, people don't really understand Space Marines. They could bullshit their way probably through Grail Knight and Chosen Resistance just by the process of having, like, outrageously high-powered shit like a plasma cannon. But even things like a bolter aren't getting through Chaos Chosen armor. It doesn't... they get, like that's not how it works, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You cannot break it. It's like, why was Grimgor unable to kill Archaon? Because he wasn't strong enough? Because he didn't have a big enough weapon? No. Grimgor couldn't beat Archaon because he cannot get through his magic armor. Period. That's it. He cannot do it. Grimgor's a 10-foot wide Giga Gorilla with the strength to bust open a steel wall, but he cannot get through Archaon's armor. Okay, so we found a Daedric Axe. That's a 2 damage increase. Now give me a clearance or an enemy scaling. Well, what do you want to know, Rye? Ask any questions you have. You are not annoying. I need to put that disclaimer up, otherwise no one has any idea. Huh, that's weird. Really? Where did you go? Wait, is that an actual zombie? Wait, I thought it said this wasn't attached to a quest, but now I'm seeing a keyhole. Now you can give me a clear answer. What? I'm literally asking you, what was your question, my dude? This is the strongest enemy in the game, by the way. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to ask your question, my dude. Isn't that the Gigastone worth 10 gorillion gold? Yeah. Honestly, if I wanted to speedrun this game, I think what I would do is find... But no, see, the problem is... The problem is, like... Realistically speaking, you would only have time to do maybe 5 dungeons before you've kind of out-leveled all the content. What's the general context of what I'm doing today? Hitting enemies. Especially because necromancers are easy to kill. If I went in here with like a dagger, I think this is just read free loot here. I get some potions of sorcery. I think if I was to rebalance the game, I'd make magic scaling about 30 to 40% slower. I'd reduce the speed of mercantilism a little bit as well. I don't think a non-major mercantilism should level that quickly. Especially considering how many cheeses you can use to make it faster. So this is why I came down here. I don't need to find novice. There's often better gear on the table that I'm trying to find. Actually, am I debuffed? You're often debuffed without noticing it. Yes, I am. God damn it. Do you guys see any like this shit on the walls anywhere and I don't look at it? Make sure to tell me. Because that's what I'm looking for in this dungeon. I'm not just here to murder hobo some necromancers. I'm actually looking for shit. I remember as a kid, the raise deal attribute damage. I'll be real, Silent. As annoying as it is, I actually kind of like how old school this game is with like the permanent attribute damage and shit like that, where you have to like constantly going back into town. Okay, wait, I left and then I just came back in. What the hell? It sounds dumb, I assure you, chat, but like, there is a lot of old school jank. Beggars. Food bag. Bro, necromancers, couldn't you just eat the zombies? There's definitely a lot of old school jank that actually makes these sorts of games feel better. Okay. I opened a door. That one opened that. Are you fucking with me? Who does that? Where was the thing to open it again? I can't remember where it was. God damn it. I think there's a bunch of skills that currently level a bit too quickly that can make the game kind of boring because you just level up too quickly. And I also think overall they just need to make it take more experience to level up. Okay, well wait. Yeah, I need to find the button I pushed that opened that one. It was somewhere over here, wasn't it? And then I pushed it, and then I thought, oh, what did that do? I don't know. I prefer the quick living, the slowest grind Skyrim has. Problem is... where did the name Guthuk come from? I was making a name for an orc in Baldur's Gate 3, and I liked Guthuk because it sounded really dumb. It sounded really, really dumb. Like something an orc would call himself. And it works. It just works. Sure, Carm. Oh my god. Bro. Aren't I fast as shit? Oh, he's trying to get me to walk over the pressure plate. Wait, do enemies actually sprint? Wait, he's sprinting. Hey, fuck off, buddy. Daedric Mace. Robe of Defense. That's not even that good, is a funny thing. I think the original playthrough is still up on YouTube. We were playing Baldur's Gate 3 in 4-man co-op. And we never actually finished the game, mind you. But, We're playing on the regular difficulty, not even tactician. And it was kind of easy enough to the point where we could obviously just sprint through it and beat the shit out of everybody. And so, every fight we got to, I just sprinted through. Which was probably annoying for some people, but you get the idea. Holy shit! Is there any way to actually keep your shit charged? Just to get some extra lightning damage.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
The thaw?
Yeah!
Does Skeleton Champion just summon a skeleton? Huh. Oh no, I've been trapped. Hey, there's what we're looking for. Is it all novice? So I have to always find chests for them, huh? Is there any way to buy them? Is there a shop that's gonna sell them? Huh. Okay, chat, we're trapped in this room until we find this secret. Has anyone figured out the secret yet? What is the secret? These dungeons actually aren't too bad. I should have done more of these. Oh, but wait, I couldn't have done that because then I wouldn't be able to do any of the quests. Huh. This is why leveling needs to be slower. Quote me. Leveling needs to be slower. I think if I was to rebalance the game... I think if I was to rebalance the game, I would reduce all sell prices by like... 5%, so that you made slightly less money when selling. Then in return, I think I would make persuasion affect selling more, and then any fortified persuasion, I would have a minimum duration of, let's say, a minute. Sorry, personality. There we go. So that you wouldn't be able to fortify your personality very much. That way you'd actually have to put points in fortify personality. Sorry, not perfect. You'd actually have to put points in personality to get good selling prices. And then I would just make leveling slower. I just think you level too quickly. I guess for certain people, they just want to do like one thing with that character and be done. But it does kind of suck that your character's just gonna play at max level the majority of the game. Okay, what am I doing here, chat? Okay, I'm locked in this room. I need a key. Okay. Now what? I mean, obviously I can hear the guy over there. How the hell do I open? Is this a quest? This didn't say it was attached to a quest. I meant Haim. No, it's not attached to a quest. I just need to find it. I've never been able to find expert unless I'm not checking at the right vendor. Okay, we walked in. The door locked behind me. Okay. Chat, if I tell you guys a name, you're just gonna Google it and then try to spoil it for me. Y'all are spoily spoilers who cannot help yourself from spoiling. Spoily spoilers who get stuck for 2 seconds and go, it's time to spoil. You guys are like Ben 10. You run into the minus inconvenience and you're like, going Google. Okay, what the shit? Archery is fine. Did they stop making Ben 10 eventually? Probably. Chat, does anyone see anything? Ah. God damn it, chat. They stopped, then they rebooted it. I'm assuming the reboot only made it better, right? Are you serious with this shit? Imagine you gotta get to work and you're like, oh god, now you hit all 10 switches in all 10 different locations. Bam! 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 He never even had time to raise his staff. Huh. How did he get into the sealed room? Shut up. How did he have the key in this room? Ben 10 stopped at the reboot. They say it's well written, but the audience changed drastically. It was more aimed at kids teen previously. But what did they aim it at afterwards? I guess that's the problem with rebooting a kids show. You have to have the magic of a kids show, but no longer have anything that, well, makes it a kids show. Because people don't want that when they're adults. So you run into a problem, obviously, where like you can't even show the show on the channel where it got popularized. So like you can't take let's take Teen Titans, right? Teen Titans Go, everyone's like yeah. But like Teen Titans Go was like ludicrously popular among kids, to the point where it ended up being by far blatantly their most watched show. So they only showed it because that's all anybody wanted to watch anymore. Do you get the ironic problem here? I think Teen Titans Go ran into the problem where people remember the show differently than how it actually was. I don't know a better way to put it. Huh. Well, shoot. It's on the adult's fault for when a kid show to not be a kid show. Well, I mean, everybody imagines that their kid show's gonna be like Transformers, but then people get pissed off when Transformers is, well, Transformers. Everyone wants a dark, greedy reimagining, but then like, yeah. I mean, you remember that time that Teen Titans Go, Robin had a gun and he shot Kid Flash with the gun? If you guys don't know, Robin raced Kid Flash and beat him because he shot him. Was it a very special episode on gun safety? No, he just shot him in the leg. Okay, I literally cannot find... Okay, this one could work. This is why I think, by the way, that when you play this game, ironically, you just, because the dungeons are kind of I think what you do is you literally just Google or remember, probably just remember, you remember which dungeons have the most boss chests? Chestes? You remember which dungeons have the most boss chests? There we go. And you just do the ones that have the most boss chests, because your average dungeons are absolutely terrible. Like, there's no real reason to do Vindasal, right? Like, they're alien. Why is there? I guess that one's a Daedric dungeon. I didn't realize you could spawn Daedric dungeons. Oh, who's Clavicus Vile? Wait, I remember that, but I don't. Who's Clavicus Vile, chat? Clavicus Vile. Right. Umbra. Is Umbra still relevant for me, even though I'm fully enchanted? Wait. Oh my god, I'm still using a shit ring of 6 strength. How have I not found a better one? Literally. Wait, you were real? How were you real? Why were you real? Well, I mean, am I ever gonna need potions again? I don't think anyone summons you, so you're real as well. Wait, am I dead? Oh my god, did I actually kill myself? That's funny. Oh my god. I was literally not paying attention to my health right after I died. I quickly realized, oh right, he has reflect. God damn it. I mean, that's basically it, Snow Owl, because a lot of times people don't like the dungeons in this game, and, well, I mean, truth be told, I don't really like them either. There's a few good dungeons which are actually interesting and neat and fun, and the rest of them are extremely boring slogs, especially at the higher difficulties, through outrageously tanky enemies that are not interesting at all. Caves, for example, are no good. Caves are no good to go through. I don't enjoy caves. You don't enjoy caves. Nobody enjoys going through caves. So, with that said, it doesn't really make any sense to, especially with how quickly you level. Good job, Tornado. I think Minotaur's got this. He's just got the raw DPS to pull it down. For some reason, the magic damage the enemies use... Oh no, he's going down! Oh, my thing bugged out. Oh wait, Minotaur horns. Oh, that's fortify endurance. Hey, is that an...
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Malakat didn't like that. Malakat doesn't give a shit about the ogres. Tornado, I appreciate your leveling strategy. Follow-up question. Couldn't you have leveled your destruction on enemies? I hate soul gems. Quote me on that, chat. I think what I need to do to get my shield bash damage back is probably, if I had to guess, I have to, zone in and out. I think what it's doing is it's treating it as if it's a martial arts attack for some reason. Yeah, you see how I'm leveling it right there? You cannot shield bash with a two-handed weapon. Two-handed in this game is just hilariously underpowered. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh!
Like, if I zone in and out... Wait, Tornado, have you seen the shield bash? Look at how much damage I'm doing to myself on reflect. I don't think that should work, but, you know, okay. Oh my god. How many enemies am I gonna have to fight that are gonna absolutely shred my HP? Okay, I was prepared for this moment, chat. I'll drink a shitload of restore HP potions. Zivalai who? So these will always be novice, huh? So I can only find the good gear in master, huh? That's frustrating. I'm not sure I want to play this run out all the way then.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay. I had too many hours invested. What do you mean?
That the best you can do?
Aren't Tremora like intelligent beings? Wouldn't summoning them be kind of fucked up? They're not like an animal or something you're binding to your will. Like, that's a person. Who keeps summoning this shit? You, fuck off.
Feed me, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be a bit fucked up to be summoning, like, actual intelligent beings? Like, imagine you're going about your day, minding your own business, and all of a sudden, you're, like, pulled through dimensions, and there's a Tremora, like, I summon you to do my bidding, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's like, go, attack that Daedroth. And you're like, what? And you look to yourself, and your name is Summoned Bill? You're just Bill? He's like, I summon you, Bill!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the other drummer like, dude, Summon Bill is so weak. I can't believe you still use that spell. You're like, I'm not a spell!
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I keep forgetting how much thorns damage these things have. Huh. Okay, having to fight multiple of those guys in a row is annoying. Well, okay. Okay. Dude, the thorns. The thorns!
Yeah.
By God. Okay. Honestly, put like 10 of them motherfuckers on me, I might not be able to beat them. They're a little bit tanky.
It's a fight you
Yeah.
get!
Why is he a conjure adept? Or she? They?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 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 Oh.
You know, I don't know why I'm even bothering to... No. You know, it's not fair if he keeps healing. It's only fair when I heal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Huh.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Hoo. Yeah.
Bro, do you ever stop? Is this like the boss astronaut, bro? God damn. I don't have fire. Wait, is that a journeyman? There we go. We went up one tier, chat. We did it. My potions will now be slightly better in a very, very small way. So it's all gonna be novice, huh? Journeyman is 50, so I didn't really make any progress. I'm taking damage? I have the master key, so I can just spam retry. Oh, there's like poison in here. Okay, I get it. Oh, I understand. It's supposed to be like a Daedric testing area, and the poison is where they kill them. Environmental storytelling. Wait, wasn't there a... Yeah, wait a minute. I do remember that conjurer. Where did I kill that conjurer? I remember I saw... Not the Daedric dagger. There's one with a Daedric axe. Do you guys remember him? Or was the dagger the axe? Did I not remember correctly? Maybe I misinterpreted what he was carrying. Or did you see it, chat? Maybe I did misinterpret it. trap door to the Great Forest. Is that all the keys? That's it? I mean, Oblivion did a lot of good environmental storytelling. Not Oblivion, Skyrim. Skyrim did. Oblivion, not so much. Oblivion was mostly concerned with just, I don't know, having towns and shit. Wasn't there supposed to be 3 chests in here? Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Did I not find the 3rd one? Or am I... Let's see, there's a one... There's a one there, the 2nd one there. Was there a 3rd one I missed? Or did I already find it?
Oh! Whoa!
Dead captive. Oh, that's an orc. Okay, I can't find shit. Well, decrease the magnitude and duration of negative side effects. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Maybe I should have apprentice instead of novice. Can I maybe find that gear? Oh, man. Well, where do I buy the supplies from? I have to wonder if some of the environmental storytelling of Skyrim is on purpose. It would kind of be hard not to be, wouldn't it? Like, when you go into the embassy, it's pretty hard not to have that be intended. Not only that, but like, listening to the characters talk, they say specific things for a reason. You know, they don't just... Oops.
Let's do business. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Okay, it's all novice. I can't get above novice. How annoying.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Actually, I should keep that. I might be able to make some health restore potions. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Thank you for your farewell.
Okay, how do I find like an alchemist? God damn it. I want to like... Alchemist. Who are the best alchemists in the game? Maybe Divine Elegance?
Yes? I would... Let's do business.
Those are actually quite good boots when you think about it.
Farewell.
They have an hourglass on the shop sign. Wasn't that an alchemist in there? Is that an alchemist?
I have everything for the budding elk.
Okay.
Only quality goods for sale here. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all
Birthright of
Cyrodiil.
Estalon. That's pretty good elvish armor. No expert gear. Well, under the journeyman alembic and retort. Did I already drop the other one? Oh, I guess so. Okay, so what was the stuff I was looking at? Arrowroot. If I'm gonna buy shit from you, we might as well take the 2 seconds to do that, huh? Frost damage.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I remember that
You
one's
drive a hard
fortified
bargain.
strength. Oh, an expert alembic. How did I not notice that before? Fennel seeds. Nope. Flax seeds
I let
damage
that go too
life.
cheap. A bargain at any price.
Fortify strength.
You're a fine negotiator.
Onions
I let
can
that go too
damage
cheaply.
life. Now, there's no need to craft out of more than one ingredient, right?
A bargain at any price.
Restore magicka. Well, we do kind
Pleasure
of need
doing
potions
business
for
with
that.
you.
I do sometimes run out. As you saw. Damage strength, no. And then you just get a whole bunch of weak shit. Okay.
Thank you for you too.
Okay, so let me try to find the other alchemist then.
Who will help an old beggar?
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
It's not cheap though.
I can't imagine that there's a finer establishment in the entire city.
His father was a vampire. He's no orc.
What's the news from the other parts
Look
of
at
Caria?
the muscles on you.
How do you do?
I don't...
If you're looking for books, first edition is the only place in the city to find
Is
them.
there like a shopkeeper on the outside?
I miss the personal attention I got at the smaller bookstores.
Stonewall shields. Wait, I've never been in there. Does he sell, I don't know, shields?
Stonewall shields. We specialize in shields. Viator Asius, your servant. I would gladly...
I give him a coin.
Weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Hammerfall shield. It enhances shielding. That's it. That's his best shield. Tower of the Nine. It's a shield that gives you shield Fortify blocking heavy armor, but drains light armor. Oh, that was an 8,700. This would be quite a good early to mid game shield.
Be seeing you.
Oh, no, I don't remember ever finding that guy, Chen. A shield vendor who... A 20 block shield. It would be good if I didn't have a Spellbreaker. Though maybe I should get a Daedric shield? The main ingredient.
Finally. I would... Let's do business.
Expert. E. Do you know what you're an expert in? Wasting my fucking time. Okay, so we get ingredient. Oh wait. Oblivion. Okay, we gotta find fortify strength. Fortify strength. Okay, so arrowroot's the most obvious. After that, it's the elf cup thing. Elf cup cap. And then after that, it's garlic. And then after that, it's agre teeth.
A bargain at any price.
And then after that, it's rot pulp. Okay, do you at least have journeyman stuff? No, you don't. You have mantle of the woodsman. Train strength and endurance to get speed and alchemy. Huh.
Pleasure to... Good day.
Dude, I think if the unique items... The problem is by the time you can get that much money, you've already leveled up, which is kind of a problem. Okay, let's see if we can craft some potions then. Positive effects. Fortify strength. Okay, how good can we make it? Okay. $19 points is not that good.
Some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination, saying Kvatch is lost. The day they swarmed in.
Put them in
The town guard
the
never
old
had a
days.
chance. Go on.
So I've heard.
Okay, so you're saying I'd like to get more Elkspert gear because I want to see if this is actually worth the effort, or if I'm only getting like 5% more damage. Because this point, 20 strength is really not worth the time. It means that alchemy is a decent counter to restoration, but also is quite tedious, let's say.
You have the hand.
A pleasure. Always keep your magical equipment charged. Good day.
I'm We don't.
I'm Tremon, the Renguard.
I can show you some new.
Oh, I say. That's kind of cool. He's like, I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. I'm like, wow, you sure are. He's like, I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. You're like, cool. I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. You're like, yep, you have. I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard.
Good day.
Well, that's what I was doing originally, was hoarding every plant. But I slowly realized that was annoying. Plus, I was only kind of crafting 2 kinds of potions anyway. I would say alchemy was invaluable early game for doing damage.
What is it now?
Finder's Guild is a good place to go if you need weapons.
What is it?
What is...
Bye. A pleasure. I can show you some new... Good day.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. Yep, you sure I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. Yeah, I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard.
You too.
Yeah, I'm Trayvon. Yep, the Red Guard. Okay, I'm thinking what happened is it's too late in the day.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
Novice alchemy gear creates potions of power of 0.1. Yeah, see, that's why I need to get better than novice. I think that's a problem, Snow Owl. If I get to expert, going from a power of 0.1 to a power of 7.5, yeah, I need this fucking better gear already. I'm going insane. Which one of you was...
Well
Goodbye.
met.
Hi there.
Is it you?
What is it?
Hello.
Farewell.
Go ahead, please. Bye.
What is it? Farewell.
It's my... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard. I should haggle the tiniest bit. The Red Guard.
Thank you for... Can I interest you in some of my wares?
What's my mortar and pestle at? I'm still a novice? Hey, there's expert.
Tell your friend. Good
All
day.
things alchemical shop in Skingrad. Yeah, because I'm trying to, like, deduce for myself just how strong you can get alchemy. But I can't do that if I never find any better gear. Which is getting a bit lame, especially that you need to grind dungeons to find expert gear. All things alchemical in Skingrad. Oh god, but now I'm in Skingrad. I like Skingrad. Nah, Skingrad's actually a really cool city. I like how it looks like this, and they made it very unique and different from all the other cities. It's actually really cool. All things alchemical. It doesn't even have the alchemy sign, bro. The inconsistency.
Yes. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Expert, come on. Okay, an expert retort. Don't I already have an expert retort? No.
You've made a good bit of
So it's really only the calcinator. I can't find any calcinator upgrades. What the shit on a shat?
a fine bargain for you. That's a good deal. You drive a hard bargain.
I'm just looking for anything that can create damage or something like that. Chad, we need to get the calcinator. What does the calcinator do? That seems like something that I don't really want to not have. Calcinator. Increases the duration and magnitude, and I don't have that? That one seems important to have. The most important. The duration and the magnitude. That's everything. That's the whole ass potion. You might as well say makes the potion more of a potion.
What do you think?
Okay. Guys, it's 2 p.m. Which one of you lazy fucks is not in here?
I'm so...
It's you. What? You two.
Hello, you want me? Always keep your... Goodbye.
I trust. I'm listening. Bye.
Calcinator.
Good to see you.
Is it me? A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther.
What?
Resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
How did you find me? None of your business.
Is my business. Allow me to introduce myself, Captain Dion of the Count's Guard, at your service. Now, you were telling me why you're interested in Glarther?
I believe I wasn't telling you that. No, I wasn't. What? I'm being railroaded. Help.
Fine. Play it that way. Let me give you some friendly advice. Glarther is crazy. Maybe harmless crazy. Maybe don't.
Okay.
Or is it quieter? Indeed. I bought a good enough...
Oh, somebody told me that there's a trick that you can find random jewels, like random rings and necklaces that are enchanted in the Shivering Isles. Is that true, chat? Does anyone know that? Is that like actually true or not? I do know the Shivering Isles is really tough on melee because it's nothing but heavy armor enemies that take 12 goddamn hours to bring down. Dude, Braville's not gonna have an alchemy trader with anything. It's Braville. Might as well call it Poor Shitland. I actually like how they made Braville look like Poor Shitland. Makes it different, unique. Let me read my comments here. Because I definitely had a comment like that. Yeah, this guy. A character level 20 and 50 mercantile, a secret selection of rings and amulets become available at Errol's shop in Shivering Isles. Come to Braville. We've got issues with fire, a poor selection of goods, stabbings. Don't go out at night. We'd recommend women carry a weapon on them at all times.
You murder someone.
Are you... She's taking off for the day. Of course she is. It's fucking Braville. This coffee is terrible. Oh my god. Why am I still drinking it? Grushy's taking off for the day, chat. It's fucking Braville. Braville.
How goes it?
Braville. Braville.
Always keep your mad. Take your time. Farewell.
Good to see you.
What's going
How
on
are
with
you? Carandio.
I ran
Garania.
across a couple
Shut
of
the
mud crabs now.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Take
No,
care.
I just saw you're Dunmer.
day.
No, you can't help yourself.
Farewell.
Where are you? Why are you so fucking lazy in this town?
I hope I... Take your time. Let's do business.
Apprentice Calcinator. Well, it's better than Novice. Do you possibly have a Journeyman? No. Novice? No. Anything?
You bought that for a song.
Well, it's better than Novice.
Thank you. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. That's a good deal.
You're a good deal.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
You just met me.
A bargain at any price. Thank you. Take care.
Bye there.
Good to see you.
Well, if we could get the one last piece of expert gear, I think we might be able to finally craft some potions that allow me to get some actual good damage. Maybe not a lot, but a decent amount. Okay, Chaden Hall. Chaden Hall. Chaden Hall. Haven't I been here before looking for alchemy shit?
My children are starving.
Should have fed them then. Chat, why didn't she think of that? It's so obvious.
You've got the hands of a smith.
I hope I...
Barter, barter,
Can I
barter,
interest you in
barter,
some of my
mushroom,
fine ways?
mushroom. Apprentice, apprentice, expert, expert. God damn it. Journeyman? Anything? Why is this town shit?
Must have
Farewell.
spent some time repairing your
Okay.
gear.
I tried my best, chat. I tried my best. Okay, let's just see if getting this stuff has noticeably impacted my ability to fortify strength. $25? At this point, Okay, I don't know what it was trying to filter, but it was... Okay, what about damage health? Surely we got some of this, right? 5 points for 19 seconds isn't bad. Much better than we had before at any rate. Okay, so we got that. It contains the filters, but it keeps filtering, which is just gonna... Okay. Fire damage. Well, it makes a solid fortify magic potion, I guess. Shock damage? Fire damage? Frost damage? Oh, that's a really good potion. Okay. Well, if we got that last piece of gear upgraded, the thing is, I can't imagine we'd go above 30 strength. That's really not that good. I thought, So I guess Alchemy starts the game pretty good, but eventually not so much. Its main use seems to be restoring stamina and health.
Hello.
So then Alchemy is just pushing on restoration to do the same task. Alchemy is probably a bit better. Just occurred to me, what about speed? How much can we fortify speed? None. There's only 2 that fortify speed. Pear and wisp stalk cabs. Wow, okay. That's not good. I wish there was a way to like give up tankiness to deal more damage, but you can't really do that, can you? What were we doing? Wait, but if we need to get the blood of the divines to open... the path to paradise... Isn't there gonna be a serious issue where he can't open his own path? Where is he getting the blood? You get 45 strength to 131 seconds. Oh, because you're master level. Yeah, I haven't been able to find those, though. I did a bunch of dungeons. I mean, I could just continue to slam dungeons. I'm not really sure. Like, I would need a dungeon with, like, apparently 10 chests to get anywhere. Most we can really see is 3 at Sayatatar. Bam! Hey-ya! Bam! Hey-ya! Bam! Hey! That's a solid question. I would also like to know where he's getting all this blood. I think Alchemy definitely is better at restoring health and stamina, but because it's so easy to do it with restoration, I don't really know why you wouldn't just do restoration.
Yeah.
I guess the advantage is, well, I think if I had to guess, The advantage is Alchemy can stack 3 or 4 of the effects. And early in the game, you can just pick shit off the ground. But once you actually have to start upgrading, well, that's actually a good question. So let's say I actually went to restore... Well, I do remember the restore Magicka was like insane early in the game. So now it must be actually pretty insane. Huh. The problem is I would need... Not really sure. I mean, I pretty much can probably restore like 500 HP now, right? If I had to guess. Probably more. Because I remember... How do you get a poison dot and an elemental dot in the same potion? Yeah, that'd be quite useful. Skeletal champion, skeletal guardian. Yeah, because like what you can do here, if you've seen my restore magicka potions I make, even the old ones I was making earlier, like look at this. You guys suck at fighting. Who's over here dragging me in combat? Well, there's my question. Does damage reflection actually reduce the damage you take? Because that seems... fucky. Lich's skeleton hero. You should be dead. Did the Lich summon a skeleton hero that summoned a skeleton hero? What is happening here? No. That's odd. So wait, are you telling me they're okay? Are you telling me that the correct way to play Master Difficulty is to literally just stack damage reflection? Yeah, see, like right here, I can be like, let's see, damage, health, and magicka. And then I'll put this on my weapon. And then I fortify my strength. Although wait, those stack, right? Yeah. Probably, not very noticeable, but yeah. Why are you not dead? Oh, because he didn't die. Seems a bit like cheating to not be dead. Guys, I got limited time on these potions. Come on. Huh. Can you just be dead? Bro, what is wrong with you? I should probably just go level up, huh? You again. Oh, I guess my shield can't do damage. That's funny. Why are you so tanky? Now what? Where do you guys keep coming from? Jesus, what the shit? One repair hammer now lasts me a lifetime. I thought this would take longer, but I guess not. Well, now I only need one repair hammer in my inventory. That saves me a lot of weight. Okay. Honestly, I should just sell all those. Because, like, what's the point in using those shit low tier shitters, right? Okay, so poison, I was using poison early in my run. I just kind of stopped doing it. But now these fuckers are getting so tanky, I might as well go back to doing it. Can I hotkey my repair hammer and then... There's a question. Yeah, I can. God, they need a mod weapon enchanting or something. Because, like, the weapon enchanting is so tedious. But, like, if you don't do it, then you don't get to... Like, you lose out on about a third of your damage, you know? Actually, wait, can you guys be poisoned? No. Okay, let's look at his damage here. Okay, that's my damage now. Let's drink 100 extra strength. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, to see really noticeable differences in strength, you're gonna have to get to like 400 extra strength. Why sometimes do my torches last 12 years and sometimes they just go out in like a second? Well, I got my strength potions running, so I shouldn't waste them. This gate opens elsewhere. The more I look into the stat system and the more I like pay attention to it, I don't think a luck build is worth doing unless you're gonna play to like level 40. Other than that, I see no reason to not just like fortify. That's what I figured. Other than that, I see no reason not just maximize all your other stats, especially because they made stats so much stronger. They made them stronger and weaker at the same time. I'm not sure the other way to put it. An undead blade. Oh. The biggest issue I run into is you start getting these really powerful enchantments, but then like keeping your shit enchanted is so annoying. And if you don't keep them enchanted, you run into this problem. Fortified block, huh? Ancient Blades Home.
At long last, you have freed me. Now, I can finally complete my lord's last request.
Was it to not be a little bitch who gets turned into a skeleton by some lich?
I was Realus, loyal blade of Emperor Tiber's Septim. I do not know how long I have been dead. It feels like an eternity.
What happened, buddy?
My 3 companions and I were sent here by the Emperor Tiber's Septim to discover what evil had defiled the holy catacombs of Sanctuary. We did not know that the Underking, who was Zirin Artis, had risen to take his first revenge upon his former lord.
First revenge? What were this? There multiple?
The Underking defeated and ensnared us in his evil enchantment and bound us here to guard forever the defiled shrine of Tiber's Septim.
Here's my question. Why is it a punishment? Doesn't that seem like a reward?
He departed long ago, but his evil will remains, preventing any from paying homage at the shrine of Tiber Septim.
Why do you say it like that? Of Tiber Septim.
The uncounted years of our slavery here, we have brooded over our defeat. I believe that we can undo the Underking's evil magic. I go now to complete my duty to my lord, Tiber Septim. Free my brothers, and together we may be able to lift the Underking's curse. Farewell. Why do you disturb?
Bro, I didn't even click on you. What the fuck? The voice acting is pretty bad. It's alright. It's about average. You have to remember, they weren't really going for like an over-the-top ludicrous vibe. I mean, if you look at... You can definitely see voice acting in other games. Dumbfire, I'm gonna play Crusader Kings 3. I'm gonna call it... Crusader 3 Kings. The 3 Kings of the Crusader. Tres Cruzadas. Can you just be dead? God damn. Eldrick, I think you stole a horse and they were constantly detecting that you had stolen the horse. And then you were getting a crime because you had a stolen horse. And because you didn't get rid of your stolen horse,
why do you?
They just keep... Yeah. We found battle against the Dark Elves. Dude, what a bitch. What a little fuck. You have to remember, out of concern over leaks, most of the voice actors were given their lines to record in alphabetical order with little to no indication or context of even character. Ugh. That's cool and all, but at the same time... Yeah. It's like one of those things where it's like, alright, I mean, that's cool, I appreciate the effort, but also... Okay, let's frost damage you. Is he even taking frost damage? Are you immune to frost damage? Well, here's my question. How do I ensure every one of my weapons has soul tap? Well, I would need to find a Daedric war... I'd need to find a Daedric axe, but it's kind of hard to find, for some reason, it's hard to find Daedric axes. They're all two-handed. I found only one Daedric axe, and it was, I mean, the stealth drop definitely did help the game. Honestly, I think there's a lot of funny things they did that I think people would have hated if they actually told them they were doing them. But then when people don't know that they did them, a lot of people actually ended up liking it. I don't know a better way to describe it. Like, if they said, we're gonna rebalance attributes, people would be like, oh my god, they're making it Skyrim. Whether or not it was true or at any basis in reality or even made any sense, people would say, oh my god, they're making it Skyrim. Who else wants Morrowind remastered? God, I hate Skyrim. And that's all I would hear for my entire life. They'd sit around and be like, hey, does anyone think that Skyrim was actually Bethesda's best game? I think I prefer Skyrim to their other games. Does anyone else agree with my take? It's a bit of a cold take. But I'm hoping people agree with me, and I'd be sitting there going, I hate Morrowind players so much. If I was a genie, I would wish for them all to be dead. If I had wishes from a genie, I would wish for them all to be dead. If there was a genie wish, I would say, genie, please kill them. Kill them all. Dude, you can't even do damage to me. Stop it. What? It's not even farming it for reaction content. I think people these days have a ludicrous tendency. Anytime the devs nerf anything, or anytime the devs try to like add some challenge into the game or make it more fun or do literally anything at all, you get 900,000 people on YouTube going, why do the devs hate fun? Why are they literally ruining their product? Can we dox and kill them? And people are like, whoa, 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 you're taking it a little farther, buddy. We can just dox and send death threats to their home. We don't actually have to kill them. And people are like, oh yeah, that's a good middle ground. And the devs are like, hey yo. I swear to God, the first person who actually gets murdered over nerfing shit in a video game is gonna be a very funny event. I had one dude tell me that Morrowind was the better game because it didn't level scale and you could find a completely broken weapon early game that would smash everything. And I told him, doesn't that seem boring? That really early in the game you can go to a dungeon or something and find a completely broken weapon that trivializes the entire rest of your run? And he was like, no, it's exciting. And I was like, huh? Are people really that desperate to not actually have any fun or challenge in the game? Sometimes I wonder. Oh my god, you guys are so tanky. I wish I did more damage. I don't think you understand how many people have that exact line of thought. Do you not remember? Here, let me actually check something. Path of Exile has now passed Last Epoch in Steam charts. Did it beat it on Twitch as well? No, not beating it on Twitch yet. I think Skyrim is the best dungeon crawler. And it's not even close. I don't understand what happened with Last Epoch. Like, I really don't understand what happened with it from a fundamental level. Did a bunch of streamers actually just get angry and decide did a bunch of angry gamers truly get angry and just decide to try to push Path of Exile away to try to kill it and push Last Epoch, only to realize that Last Epoch was really not that good of a game? The funny thing is, I'm gonna keep shit talking that game, chat, because I'm like actually amazed that the what's the right way to put this? Gloomwraith more like ear rape fate. Right, it's being like well, I didn't realize they're actually both close to death that easily. Huh. I feel stupid backing off and drinking one of my rare potions. I don't think Last Epoch can beat I mean, alchemy and restoration do work well together, I'll grant you that. One giving you unlimited magic, and the other spending that magic. But then I would need... The big issue is I would need fortify. How much strength can you fortify? I think strength fortifying works better on alchemy, right? I'm just not sure of a way to do it. Yeah, I'm contemplating making a video talking about it. Chad, those of you who've been watching me, didn't I say before the weekend, didn't I say that last epoch would have less players by Monday? And here we are on Monday. Once again, I was right. It's like kind of annoying how right I am all the time and how much people don't like it. Honestly, I think the problem is I often go against the popular bullshittery, I'm gonna call it that. And because I go against the popular bullshittery, a lot of people get like really upset. Which is funny to me, I guess. But so many people really fucking hate it when they're saying something that they think is popular and you're like, no, it's not. And they're like, but everyone agrees with me. And you're like, no. No, you're just agreeing with YouTubers who agree with you for money because you watch their videos. People never think about that. They're like, no, but they agree with me. They agree with me, bro. They're just feeding you your opinion back to you. And then it gets even worse because if a bunch of YouTubers get together, as is what happened with the ARPG YouTubers, if they all get back together and they all agree with each other, they can basically create an environment where they're all pushing the same opinion. So to an average viewer, you might think that this is a popular and like grassroots big opinion, but really all you're doing is you're getting YouTubers who agree with themselves to agree with themselves. And you might understand why that sounds so fucking stupid when you say it out loud. Wait, why do I not have my stamina? That's annoying. Yeah, so basically it's not really hard to deduce what happened. A bunch of YouTubers had an opinion, and then they circle jerked each other. Now, nobody wants to go against the grain. I put out a video going against the grain, right? If you look at the likes on my videos, you can actually see in real time when I put out a opinion at a time where people don't like it. They don't like that opinion. So here's the last Epoch review where I just listed a bunch of its issues. 85% like. Every other video I've made, 98, 98, 96, 96, 98, 98, 98, 94. For Kieslev's early game is boring. 87 for Monster Hunter's review, where all I did was say everything. 94. Total War people don't seem to like me. Let's see. 99. 99.9 actually. On my Kenshi video. I think there's only one dislike at all. Literally 100% on that one. My video talking about the Kingdom Come Deliverance having shitty combat, 57. 84, talking about Path of Exile 1. 94, 92, 97. You see what I mean, though? Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Orc hand-to-hand? It's gonna be the same as every hand-to-hand. Hand-to-hands, God damn, I hate these things. They're so tanky, but they're also boring. They don't actually have anything to play around, any interesting things. I can't even shield bash them. In fact, if you look at the 1 week drop off, oh God. You wonder if live service games would be better without the feedback community? I think it's hard in a lot of ways to weather the storm, so to speak. I think the Path of Exile developers have gotten really good at weathering the storm, but it's hard. Like, when you got literally everyone telling you that you're a piece of shit, when you've got your streaming community getting together and staging boycotts, trashing your name, when you've got your forums posting your picture with some thinly veiled threats. They'll say, oh, it's all in good fun. I'll say, oh, does he think it's fun? This is funny for him too? He's in on the joke? And people will be like, let's just say, yeah. God, I hate gloommates. They're so boring. That's what I think is actually the funniest. Like, you got these people who will constantly defend their harassment campaign, and they'll always say, oh, it's all in good fun. And I always think to myself, like, do you have damage reflect too? Anyone in this goddamn game not have damage reflect? I always think to myself, like, are the devs also having fun with this harassment campaign? And obviously it's gonna be no. Obviously we all know it's gonna be no, right? Like, of course they're not. I don't think Jonathan has a particular fondness of his picture getting posted in vaguely threatening ways, right? But it's like you got otherwise normal individuals, well-adjusted or perhaps even friendly human beings who, when their favorite shit is nerfed in a video game, become the cringiest motherfuckers you've ever seen in your whole life. Hi, kitty. Gauntlets of Force. Fortify Strength. That's not too bad. Oh, wait. I already have those. Oh, wait. I never found Daedric Gloves. Well, don't I already have so much resist? Yeah, going up more strength is probably not a bad idea. Kitty, what are you doing? Kitty, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be, like, moving?
I know you. You freed.
Isn't he supposed to be moving? Kitty. Kitty cat. Miss Muesli. Mish Meow Meow. Kitty. I'm gonna be real. When Blizzard came out with the real names on forums, I think a lot of people just got afraid. I mean, not surprisingly, at the time people considered it a huge hit to their individuality. I don't know, like their anonymity. But like, holy shit, I don't think you guys realize. Okay. A lot of people. Okay, I'm gonna go get water. I'm gonna get Kitty some food. I'll be right back. I'll talk about that. That was the bus shock incident. Okay, so bus shock. That was an incident where the shaman rework was unveiled and they asked for feedback. So the community made the very rational and normal decision that because they didn't like the rework, they were gonna draw the lead developer getting hit by a bus in many, many different ways and styles. And they kept posting it, the actual designer getting hit by a bus, and posting it, and joking about it, and wishing for it, and talking about it. I was hoping that by reloading, he would move, but I guess not. Until finally Blizzard responded by not updating the class rework at all, because the lead designer of it literally just decided to stop working on it entirely. I think, was it a she? Literally just said, fuck this. Stopped working on the rework entirely. And just walked away. Then Blizzard decided that they were going to make everyone use their real name on the forums from now on. Okay, the problem is the dude's not moving, which means I have to find where I'm supposed to be going without actually knowing, which isn't easy. It's not like these dungeons are very clear. What's the chance these threats are serious and not angry internet warriors? Okay, so the problem is, people always defend this type of behavior by saying, well, they're just angry internet warriors. They haven't done anything, which will be true right up until the day that it's not true. And then what? And then we've cultivated an entire existence of angry forum warriors who feel that this is normal, acceptable behavior that they should be able to get away with. And also, now it has real threats behind it. Will that make them stop? Will that make them do it less? Or will that make them realize they can get away with it even harder? Because now developers are actually afraid. Okay, what the hell am I doing? I think maybe it was in a different room where I was supposed to go to. I think it was definitely in a different room. So maybe... Did I just end up going back? I don't know. There's a lever, but I think... That's the entry hall. That's not where I'm supposed to go, right? Maybe it was. Okay. Okay, so I was right. It didn't feel right, but I was right. Shouldn't there be one more of you fuckos? It's not good. Dang it! Oh, don't tell me my quest bugged. Wait, I know what to do. It's so obvious to me, chat. I think it's you wait 3 hours. Or not. Well, that ain't good. Ah. Okay. Huh. Well, this'll take a while. Okay, I think I'm already done after this quest, chat. Ugh. I think I'm kind of done with this character. I did... Honestly, I feel like I would like... I think the problem is Oblivion's just not really that good at being a high difficulty game, if that makes sense to you. Instead of you and the enemies having a nice fight, it's both of you are really outrageously tanky and you just sit there and bash on them. And sometimes there's some fun gimmicks or tricks, but especially once you start reaching the late game, you've only got... Let me think here. You only have about 4 enemies anymore once you reach late game that are threatening. So inevitably you just fight Zivali, Liches. Yeah, I think that's the thing, Okul. Like, I can't really make myself do more damage, but I can make myself deal less damage. and I can make myself take less damage. Like, the thing is, the amount less damage I can take is just gonna keep scaling. Every bit of damage reflection, spell reflection, etc. that I get will just continue to go up and up and up and up. Whereas the amount of damage I deal is pretty much capped out at this point. Daggers attack really fast from what I've seen, and they can max agility. Yeah, the thing is, daggers attack quicker. I've tried to use the best. I think if I wanted to do a fun build, I'd do stealth dagger with alteration to re-stealth. That's what I might do next. But definitely...
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I could not use the Lord. I mean, I want to see Alchemy at the end, but I'm just bored out of my mind right now. I think that's the biggest issue. Plus, I'm kind of just not feeling it today. I suppose that's the problem. I'm 82 hours into the game. I could try a dagger build. How much longer in the main story do I have? Ugh, I don't know. I'd finish it off, but I'm just kind of not feeling it today.
The cap is... Be careful, my friend. I know you've braved many dangers already, but Miss Garkand is not to be taken lightly.
Well, those are all undead enemies, so I couldn't stack poisons. I mean, I built a lot of poisons, don't get me wrong. I did build them, I just can't use them. I tried to have Frost Dot, but Frost Dot counts as a poison as well, so I thought, okay, if it's a frost poison, maybe it'll count as like a bonk, and nah.
I'm close to understanding the complete gate-opening ritual. The final section is almost within my grasp.
I think if you wanted to ideally balance out the late game, the amount of damage you deal should be increased, and the amount of damage enemies deal should also be increased. I think that'd be the most fair way to do it. What's the best way you can increase your damage? Mostly, I mean, the best way to do it is to just shit on, like, basically you could just spam dungeons until eventually you find a necklace of... There's a necklace of swords and I think a necklace of maces? This one's pretty good. Obviously. I could find a better... The sigils are good, yes. I only got 2 sigils. They're like kind of annoying. you kind of have to grind them. I mean, they can get pretty good when you put them on rings. It's just you have to grind them pretty hard. Okay, chat, I'm gonna be done. I'm just, I don't know, I'm not feeling it today. I'm kind of tired, exhausted. Plus, there's a couple of videos I want to get out. I want to get out I want to do a video on attributes in this game. That's one thing I want to do. And I also want to get a video on Path of Exile Last Epoch. And then I also, at some point, I want to do a video on, well, the Crusader King stuff. There's Crusader Kings, and there's also Stellaris coming out. Oblivion kind of screwed up my schedule. And then, of course, there's Age of Wonders, which I haven't done in like 2-3 weeks now. So I'd like to get on that as well. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna go try to get some content rolling. So see you guys later. Bye.